Samsung discontinued Galaxy Alpha so that it could start a new line of Galaxy A series. And as you'd expect, the A series actually follows design cues from the Alpha. The characteristic thing about the A series, just like the Alpha, is the sleek design with metallic finish to give the smartphone a premium look and feel. One of that is Galaxy A5 right here in front of me. So the Galaxy A5 is supposed to be a mid-range device. It's come out in the Indian market for rupees 25,000, which would be about 330 to 340 US dollars. It's a mid-ranger, so the specifications are also, somewhere in the middle. But again, it's still a great device, and it'll get pretty much everything done for any smartphone user. So there you go, guys, the Samsung Galaxy A5. It's available in pearl white, which is the color I have. And it says it's modern and chic. It's also got Super AMOLED display and whatnot. But let's see what else is inside the box. And I pretty much expect standard stuff. You've got a quick start guide right there in front of you. Let's put that aside. Then you've got your headset. Very standard again. You've got a travel adapter. I think it's got a 1.5 ampere rating. This does not have fast charging like you saw in the Note Edge and the Note 4. Then you have a USB 2.0 data syncing and charging cable. So that's that. And then you've got your spare ear tips and a key to open the micro SIM card and the nano SIM card trays. You're going to have to use that to open the trays on the right edge of the device. So there you go, guys. The Galaxy A5, a 5-inch display. Just initial impressions. It really feels really nice. It's got this metallic finish all around. You've got a metallic back, you've got a metallic frame, and it's really thin and very light. It's just about 123 grams, very easy to use using single hand. It's just 5 inches in diagonal size. So, of course. So there you go, guys. That's the detailed specifications. You've got Android 4.4.4 KitKat running right out of the box, 1.2 GHz quad-core processor with 2 GB of RAM. That's a pretty powerful combination for a mid-ranger. Then you've got a 5-inch 720p, which is an HD display, Super AMOLED, so you can expect stunning colors. 13 megapixel camera, you've got a micro SD card slot, 64 gigabytes storage, expandable. And it's just 6.7 millimeters thick. In fact, I should say it's 6.7 millimeters thin. So if you compare it to any other smartphone that Samsung took out, the Note 4 and Note Edge at 8.5 and 8.3, you can imagine how thin this device is. So you've got a USB 2.0 data syncing and charging port, and you've got the earphone jack at the bottom. On the right edge, you've got two slots, one that has the micro SIM plus the micro SD card slot, and the other one is a nano SIM card slot. At the top, you've got absolutely nothing, and on the left edge, you've got the volume rocker. Now, the really good part about the Galaxy A5 is that it's all metallic. So the rear panel, it's really nice. It's got this metallic finish to it. It feels very premium, high quality, and very fine. At the back, you've also got a 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash. It's a dual SIM device, so you can pretty much load in 2 SIM cards and have all of them active at the same time. Now, there is no way that you can open the rear panel, so you can't access the battery, you can't take it out, you can't put in a new one, you can't put in an extra one. That's the key that you use to open the slots. One slot has a place for micro SD card as well as a micro SIM card, while the other slot has a place for a nano SIM card. So there you go. I'm basically opening the 2 slots for you, and so this one's where you load in 2, and the smaller one is where you place the nano SIM card. Now let's fire up the device and see what it really looks like in action. So it's got Android 4.4.4 KitKat, and hopefully it would be upgradable to Android 5.0 Lollipop. But of course the Note Edge and the Galaxy Note 4 are in line and awaiting the upgrade. So I'm guessing the A5, like the A3 and the A7, will get its upgrade later. Just like all Galaxy smartphones, this too runs TouchWiz. And just like the Galaxy Note Edge or the Note 4 or the S5, the interface, or the Alpha, the interface is pretty much the same. You've got the same notification panel, you've got the round flat icons that look so great and gorgeous. I mean, I really like it, of course. It's been a very good departure from the earlier TouchWiz. Anyway, it's more minimalist and I really like it. It's neat and clean. You've got multi-window, you've got ultra power saving mode, you've got NFC. So, for a mid-range device, I think this device really packs in quite a bit of features. From an apps perspective, Samsung has now refrained from adding too much of their own software, so they keep a lot of space free for you. So, out of the 16 GB that comes on this device, you've got 11.2 GB approximately free for your usage, and that's still quite a lot. If that's not enough, you've got a micro SD card slot, just shove it in and you've got more space, up to 64 gigabytes. That's quite a bit. Now, single hand use, no problem. It's just a 5-inch display, which is, just absolutely so perfect for your hand. Using it just with one hand is not a problem at all. And the colors are simply awesome. It's Super AMOLED. It's a 720p HD display, and you can see it for yourself. I'm not even, I don't even have to say anything. The colors are great. It's got multi-window, as I said, so you can just tap in onto that icon. You can select an app, and there you go. You've got your windows are aligned one over the other, and you could copy paste stuff or whatnot. And of course, you can just use the multi-window bar on the right edge to do that. You've got a 13 megapixel camera. The UI is, again, what we've seen in the Galaxy Note 4 as well as the Note Edge or the Galaxy Alpha. You've got a couple of modes that you can use to take pictures. The interface is very smooth, no lag whatsoever. It runs flawlessly, and you've got a 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor with 2 GB of RAM powering this device. It's a very decent package, especially at the price point it comes at. So 25,000 or whatever, $340 is a very good deal for the Samsung Galaxy A5. And again, whether it's playing HD games or whether it is reading stuff or browsing online, I don't see any issues that I could face possibly with the Galaxy A5. And add to it the whole experience of having this metallic premium looking device. It's just great. The full review would be up. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me comments if you have questions.